Hi, in this video we'll be going through how to register an animal online in the ILR database. When you're logged into the back end of the system, you'll go to My Herd List and click on Add Animal. There are also links to this registration form from the front end of the website, but you'll need to be logged in to the back end system to access it. Once you click that button, you will be brought to this page where you select the owner. It defaults to selecting you. You can also add additional owners, like I'll add my wife. And now we would be joint owners of this animal that I'm registering. On the next page, I'm asked to put in the animal's date of birth. I'll go with March 20th. 2026. It automatically calculates the service date based on 11 and a half months. If you've owned both parents for years, the service date isn't going to be as important. It really comes into play when you recently sold one of the parents. Maybe you sold a male and you bred a few right before they went to the new owner. Then this service date is potentially very important and you may want to change this date. If you, again, have owned the parents forever, the service date becomes less important. You can just use the calculated date. I'm asked to select the country of birth and country of origin, and then I move on to sire and dam. On this page, you can click into both sire and dam and search for the parents. I've got a young male we haven't registered yet. I'm going to search for his mother. I can also search by ILR ID if I know the ILR number, or I can search by the name. And you can see their information pops up. You can also see that it determines who owned the parents at the time of conception. And I'll pull up this male sire. Again, you can see that we were the owners at the time of conception. The dam, it also pulls up the owner at the date of birth. For example's sake, I'm going to also pull up an animal I don't own. And you can see at time of conception that was owned by Mark Smith. And now this pop-up comes here where ownership verification is required. I am able to go ahead and go through the registration process with this animal, but it will not be approved. I will not receive my certificate until a signature is received by the office. If I am listing an animal, not registering an animal, I have these sire and dam unknown checkboxes. Then when I get to the next step, it will tell me the animal is listed rather than registered. Right. This is the longest page of the process. One of the more important things up here at the top is you have to choose the animal's name. The breed and the class are automatically determined by the parents. So both the parents are registered. So this offspring will be registered. Both the parents are llamas. This offspring will be a llama. I need to select the gender. You've got a lot of optional items here that are not required. You can see the required items are noted with an asterisk. If I have a microchip, I can put it in. If I have tattoos, I can put those in. I'll put in the colors, and I can search, like if I'm adding brown, I can search for brown, and all the brown options will show up. On this page, I upload the animal's photos. I have the left photo. I have the right photo. And I'm also able to upload a front and back photo. Those are not required, but I'm able to upload them if I wish. And then I click review. This will take a moment. It's calculating my pricing. It's uploading the photos. And once that's all loaded, it brings me to this final page. where I need to review everything. It has my owner information. It has my pricing. That's important to check. It has the animal's name. Make sure you didn't have a typo. And once everything is good, you click confirm, and that will bring you to your payment. If you have money on your account, it will bill against that. If you don't have money on your account, it'll ask you to pay at that time. Thank you for watching this video on the online registration process. And there's more information on registration on the front end of the website. If you click on the drop down and register your llama, or the register a llama button in the top right, and that will tell you all about registration classes and the different registration rules. And it also has a link to the registration form. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the new process.